Is this a tablet or is this a laptop? It's actually both. This is the newest 2-in-1 device from ASUS. Hi guys, my name is Joseph of Davao Geek Hub, and this is my unboxing and first impressions of the ASUS Vivobook 13 Slate OLED. Before we begin, for disclosure, ASUS has lent us this unit in order for us to check out and review. However, this won't affect my opinion about the device and will be completely honest on my review. If you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing and turn on the bell icon to get notifications when new videos are up. Now back to the video. We'll start off with the unboxing to see what it comes out with out of the box. On the box, you won't miss their huge Wow the World branding. I'm guessing this is what the retail box looks like, since the early review units came with a special acrylic box. Inside the box is an included carrying case or sleeve. Then we have a smaller box with a padded foil sleeve. We'll set that aside for now. Underneath it is actually where the device is housed. Next is the documentation. Inside the sleeve are the keyboard and stand, which attaches to the device magnetically. Along with the device, you'll also find an included ASUS Pen 2.0, as well as a 60-watt power brick. Now let's check out the device. The tablet features a 13.3-inch Full HD OLED touchscreen. It weighs about 792 grams and has a thickness of 8.7mm, which is very portable in my opinion. For I/O connections, it has an audio jack, micro SD card reader, and 2 USB Type-C ports with DisplayPort support, which can be located on the left side of the device. On the right side is the volume button. Its speakers can also be located on each of the sides. Up top is the power button, which also doubles as a fingerprint sensor. Below are contact points, which is where the keyboard is attached. Speaking of the keyboard, it attaches magnetically to the device. It is a thin and light chiclet keyboard without backlight. It is actually nice to type on despite being flat. But this particular review unit that ASUS lent me came with a Spanish layout keyboard. Don't worry though, ASUS Philippines has assured me that the retail units will come with a standard English QWERTY keyboard. The keyboard also features a large touchpad that is quite responsive, which I really like. The device won't prop up with just the keyboard though. You'll also need the stand, which can be magnetically attached as well. To prop up the device, just simply open the stand. Of course, you can also prop up the device without the keyboard. You can also adjust it to your preferred angle depending on your task. The stand also has a cutout at the side to show the Vivobook branding. It also serves so you can prop up the device when using it vertically. You also find a small cutout so it won't cover the rear camera. For cameras, the device has a 5-megapixel front-facing camera and a 13-megapixel rear camera. The front-facing camera is not the greatest but pretty decent. Its rear camera is much better, which in my opinion should be the one on the front instead. Personally, I don't see the point of rear cameras on tablets and laptops. People usually just use their phones to take photos. In my opinion, tablets are very bulky to take out and take a photo. They should have placed the better camera in front, where it will be most often used on video calls. Under the hood, it has an Intel Pentium Silver N6000 with integrated Intel UHD graphics. It also has 8 gigs of LPDDR4X RAM and 128 gigs of M.2 NVMe PCIe 3.0 SSD. The rest of its specs are displayed on screen, so pause the video if you need to. The device doesn't really have an amazing chip to power it. Browsing and typing experience on it seems fine and smooth though. But I wouldn't try running demanding apps on this thing. I did try to run Photoshop on it and it worked perfectly fine. But it does slow down a bit when there are too many layers applied. I don't recommend editing videos on this device though, since those types of software rely heavily on the processor. I also don't recommend you play resource-heavy games on this device, since it only has integrated graphics. This is still my initial impressions though, and I do plan on further testing its capabilities on my in-depth review, so do check it out when it's published. Link will be posted on the card above and description box below. Now for a tablet, you might be wondering how it sounds. The device features a quad speaker system with Dolby Atmos support and smart amplifier technology. So it does sound really good and really loud at that. The experience is good so far when listening to Spotify or just watching videos on YouTube. Now the Vivobook 13 Slate OLED's primary selling point, as the name suggests, is its OLED display, which is absolutely gorgeous to watch content on. It displays vivid colors and dark blacks that is perfect for watching movies and other content or for creative work, which is a bit of a shame since I don't think you can edit videos on it very well. Speaking of creative work, here's good news for digital artists. The ASUS Pen 2.0 is already included in the package when you buy the Vivobook 13 Slate OLED. This is great since other brands don't include the stylus pen out of the box and require you to purchase it separately. The pen has a total of 3 buttons, one on top, 2 on the side. To pair the pen to the device, you need to hold the top button to enter pairing mode. When paired, if you click the top button, it opens up Microsoft Whiteboard. Double-clicking it opens up the snipping tool for when you want to take screenshots. The buttons on the side is actually a right-click button and an eraser button, which is very handy since it eliminates the need to change tools every time you want to erase something when sketching. Also included in the pen is this pen holder, which can also be magnetically attached to the side of the device. When not in use, you can just place the pen there so you won't lose it. Also included are 3 additional different pen tips to suit your preference, as well as a USB-C to USB-A cable to charge the pen. Now this is really weird because there are only Type-C ports on the device, so where did they expect us to plug this thing? Fortunately, I do have some Type-C to Type-C cable lying around, so all is good. There is the USB Type-C power brick that the tablet comes with, but a 60-watt charger is a bit of an overkill just to charge the pen. To charge the pen, you just simply pull the top to expose the USB-C port. Since we are on the topic of charging, yes, it will come with a 65-watt charger with a USB Type-C connector. You can also use any of the 2 USB-C ports to charge the device. It does support USB power delivery, so you can pretty much use any USB-C charger to juice up the device. But from my experience with it so far, it does charge slowly, so it's best to just use the included 65-watt brick. Lastly, we have the sleeve, which I think will also be included in the retail package. Now I personally like how the sleeve looks. The design is subtle and it really feels nice to the touch. It is padded for your tablet's protection, and it does have a bit of splash proofing to keep water away from the device. It also has a pocket inside for your other things, as well as a pen holder on top just below the zipper. If you are interested in getting the Vivobook 13 Slate OLED, it is available on ASUS flagship stores and authorized dealers nationwide. The device is currently priced at 44,995 pesos. There is also a 4GB RAM variant priced at 39,995 pesos. But I don't really recommend it because you should really have at least 8GB of RAM when running Windows 11. Well, that's it for my unboxing and impressions of the ASUS Book 13 Slate OLED. I do hope you found this video helpful and informative. If it did, do hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. In-depth review of the device will be on written form over at DavaoGeekHub.com. When it gets published, I will put the link on the card above and in the description box below, so do check it out. This has been Joseph, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.